Is Yomi Fashion legit? The short answer is no. Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to take a look at Yomi Fashion. Now, there are two ways I research online stores. The first is through a reverse Google image scan. So let's do that first. And while doing that, I'll explain to you why I concluded that the store is not a legitimate store. If we come to the online store's website, this is where we arrive. If you're watching this on a desktop already, you can see the quality of the images. That's always a red flag, but it's not definite. A professional store will usually go out of its way to take, but let's look at other things. I want us to specifically look at the clothing itself. Now, from this coat here, the mid-length button collar block winter men's coat, I already know the answer to this. I took a look at this before I started shooting this video. The answer is clear, but I want to walk you through how I arrived at it. So let's click at that. And the first thing I want us to do is to download this image. Now, when you come to this website, right click on it, it says save image as, save the image to your desktop. Saved. All right. Then just Google image search. We'll come on Google image search here. Let's upload the image here. Downloads. Our image should be here. Upload that. And this is what you have. Now take a look at this. The first store you have here is Macy's, but Macy's likely doesn't have this. Just to confirm that, let's take a look at it. Macy's just has general men's coats, but doesn't have that specific one. Now, online stores can select certain search terms to pay Google to advertise for them. So even if it's not specifically, they don't specifically have that item, if the image correlates with the phrasing men's coats, for instance, then Google still shows those results. Those are not the results we're looking at. If you scroll down here, however, you start seeing some options. Pendleton, USA. Right, let's open that in a tab. Let's see beautiful halo. Let's take that one as well. DH Gate. Your alarm bells should start flashing at this point. DH Gate is popular for Chinese knockoffs. Let's come to beautiful halo. TB dress. I'll be reviewing this store in a few days as well. But answering the question for this store should answer that one as well. So let's look at the ones we've opened already. Pendleton, USA has general stuff. I'm not getting those vibes from this one. This seems like a legitimate store, and I can't find our coat yet. So let's exit this one and let's look at the others. Beautiful halo. Okay, so you come to beautiful halo, you observe something. First, you observe that this image here and the image on this site is the same. The main images are the same. I'm trying to find the main image. See this image and this one, they're the same. But observe that the color, however, is different. Now, why is this? The colors are different because in reality, these colors are photoshopped on this image. This image likely comes from Instagram or some other website. So many manufacturers, many Chinese manufacturers, which would take us to the second point I was going to make. Many Chinese manufacturers take these images and Photoshop whatever designs they want onto them and then sell knockoffs of those online and knockoffs of the original one as well. So this image is just the template, and then these colors were added to it. The original coat from the images I've seen before this does not have these colors on it. These colors were added digitally, and you can almost see that if you zoom in. Observe the arms here. You see the difference in the edges. They were photoshopped on, and the quality is not very good. So that's one thing. But basically, this website and this one sell the same thing, or at the very least use the same fake images on their website. So a red flag should be going up. But let's look at DHgate. Now, most of these hoodies, this one was in my last video, 11 winter coats to avoid. This was there. This one was there as well, was on the list. 5 winter coats to avoid. They have been catfished so many times that no one knows what the original design was. And that's the same thing with this one. Now, this image you see here to the right is the original image for this. Everything else was photoshopped on it. This one. So you see that this on DHgate, they have this on DHgate, and Yomi has it here for $66. Now I'll land on the second thing, but let's check TB Dress first. TB Dress should have the same thing. Now see, same design, same person, same image, just photoshopped a different design on it. So this already tells you. But the question is, where do they get these images from? And where do they get the items from when you purchase it? You'll get something in the mail. The question is, what will you get in the mail? And is it anything like this? Firstly, it's not anything of any quality. It's 100% polyester coat you'll receive, shiny, boxed, not very well cut like these ones are, because they're not getting these items from the original manufacturers. They're getting these items from Chinese manufacturers, and that's this number 2 way I discovered these things, is going directly to their source, and that is AliExpress. On AliExpress, this is done through a method of store sales called dropshipping. In dropshipping, the seller, the store, doesn't need to have any inventory. They don't need to keep anything. They create an online store, and when an order comes into their website, they simply go on another website like AliExpress, where they get these things for cheaper, and they order it directly from AliExpress, put in your shipping address so that the Chinese manufacturer ships it directly to your address in the US. That's why it takes 2 months to arrive at your doorstep. So let's search men's coats on AliExpress, and you'll see almost immediately some of these. This looks similar, and this is the other one I mentioned, is a Catfish, $27, $26. So you can see they're about $30 on average here. This is a popular Catfish one as well. And here is our image right here. You can see on AliExpress it costs $21, $21 to $23 on AliExpress. On our favorite Catfish website, however, Yomi Fashion, it costs $66. So they make about $60, right? My math is wrong. They make about $40, $30 to $40 on this as profit. So again, they don't need to have any inventory. They don't have any inventory. When you order, they order directly on AliExpress and have it shipped to you. And so you do get something in the mail, but it's not worth anything you're going to pay for. I always say, look, if you're going to buy this stuff, by the way, here is the exact one we saw before at $17. This is it. So if you still want this stuff, the best way to get it and not feel ripped off, the best way to get value for your money is to go directly on AliExpress, pay $17, and you'll get a winter coat worth about $20. But if you pay $60 for it, you'll feel ripped off at the end. I hope this helped. And if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll respond to it in my next video. In the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next one.